Ready.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to LRC's edition of Film Reviews, November 30, 2025. Tere Ishq Mein, Anand L. Raj's film. The film stars a very unique star cast, Dhanush as the hero and Kriti Senon as the heroine. Nice combination, a rare one. We'll talk about it later. Those of us who are familiar with cinema would be aware that filmmaker Anand had made Anand Rai had made Ranjana, starring Sonam, Dhanush, and Abhay Deol. Very interesting movie. That was student politics. Uh, it was still a matter of concern about the kind of politics that was happening in students' unions, etc. Concerns that were then something that film directors made bold to deal with. Today, I don't know. Anyway, that's not the point in making. Today, we're going to talk about Tere Ishq Mein, and Tere Ishq Mein doesn't have its politics. Tere Ishq Mein, of course, starts off with a political angle, a college campus. At the college campus, we have Mukti, played by Kriti Senon, who is presenting her 2,200-page thesis. Her theory is like appendectomy. When you can remove a human appendix, you can also remove the streak of extreme violence, hatred, anger, angst from an individual scientifically by treating the person by various methods, including, if necessary, medication. Her theory. Both her professors do not bite the bait and they tell her that this theory is too far-fetched. They do so in a context. As she is presenting this paper, the local Delhi University student leader gate crashes into the room, chasing a possible contestant at the ensuing elections and is about to stab him. It is this anger that Shankar Gurukul brings on board, played by Dhanush. Shankar Gurukul, from the lower echelons of society, thus meets Priti Senon or Mukti. Shankar Mukti meet up. Now, Shankar falls head on heels for this pretty lady, and Mukti knows that this is not her cup of tea, but she sees in him the possibility of her thesis being presented and accepted. From here begins a not very clear relationship, understanding, equation, but Mukti is out to establish her thesis and Shankar is out to woo Mukti. They go along, they move along. Mukti makes it very clear that he is her experiment. He cocksure that at some point in time she would fall for him. The relationship goes on. He becomes a changed man. She gets her PhD. Then all this is a part of the flashback, told through the eyes of squadron leader Shankar. Dhanush, who is now on a sabbatical, forced military disciplinary sabbatical for his anger issues and for violating orders of army verticals. Also comes into the picture a trained psychologist to treat his anger issues. Who else but Mukti? They meet after 6 years. They meet with angst and a huge past behind them. The past was the experiment that got her her PhD, but it didn't end there. It moves on to a love story, a rejection by the family of Mukti, by her father, Yashwant Behanath, a senior IAS officer, played by Tota Roy Chowdhury. On the other hand, you have Shankar's father, Prakash Raj. What a performance. As the man who loves his son, he's a single parent. So you have a culture, caste, economic barrier between the two protagonists. Are they going to meet? How much of anger, how much of brain games are they going to play? And what's going to happen is what the 169 minutes movie is about. Tirishkme is an interesting. The director almost moves into talking about a possible platonic relationship between the psychologist and her subject, namely Shankar Kulkarni. Mucks it up royally thereafter. There is also the possibility of the story moving to a larger canvas about as to whether a man-woman relationship must necessarily be one of romance and love, especially in today's world of changing sexual preferences, etc. Could Anand Raj have made a point there? Has he missed a great opportunity? Interesting. Sometime must talk about it somewhere. The story is well written. The detailing is a tad too much. It moves on. There are a lot of unnecessary stories like campus politics needlessly being shown. You know he's violent. He knows he's a student. His preparations for the UPSC have pieces of homebound, pieces of 12th class, all cluttered now in our minds. We know UPSC is not an easy examination. And especially for somebody who doesn't know the difference between CBSE and UPSC, makes for interesting viewing. Some lighter moments in the movie, but not at the cost of a script that is dedicated to the anger, angst issues in love and romance. They're also like chalk and cheese, and Mukti is unabashedly about her relationship. She's hoping to marry somebody else, etc. And her father is no way going to accept this near urchin anger boy as the son-in-law. What happens is part of the movie. Some definite performances to be mentioned about. One of them is Muhammad Jishan Ayub, who comes in with a very small cameo as a priest on the banks of the river Ganga, watching. There is also Tota Roy Chowdhury. I thought, yes, the class of his being Upper Delhi, Luton Delhi member looks good, but he doesn't add that viciousness with which he treats Shankar's father at a later part of the story. Slightly miscast, I would say. Prakash Raj, top notch. This girl, in the midst of all these actors, those who come as just extras to our cinema, who don't have roles, wake up to the potential of Kriti Sanon. She's won a national award. She's done a movie recently, a double role movie with Kajol. She's proving her element slowly but very steadily. Kriti Sanon, she's there, and Dhanush. What a cast. By design to show maybe not only the other divides but the South-North divide, Dhanush comes in. There is a streak of the South Indian actor, the acting school of South, a little sometimes over the board, but when he's got to be subtle, he's there. He's got a couple of the tricks that Papa-in-law plays, so how to light a cigarette, etc., comes from Rajinikanth, Pa-in-law for Dhanush, but the actor is amazing. I'll leave you with a thought. It is normally said that main actors in a film share chemistry. But when they are playing contrived roles for people who are not really in love, is there an anti-chemistry that the hero and hero can evolve while telling a story? something we need to think of, because in this film, Kriti and Dhanush share an amazing screen chemistry. I would suggest for all its length, for the sound tapping, feet tapping music of A.R. Rahman, especially Jigar Tanda, is a Tamil song in the movie, and some superlative performances. Watch Tere Ishq Mein. Before I sign off, customary acknowledgements to Abhinav and Datu for their contributions to reach out to you, and my customary request, do send in your comments. On that note, bye bye.